It's week 5 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Drake May. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Patriots.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from Foxborough. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. They go right back to Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. On target to Downs. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll throw it again. Cut near the goal line. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Hall. Just 2 on that pickup, but after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns had a lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
On play action, here's May. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on 1st down, May. That one's complete, right side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They'll run for this, and he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They start the drive with Hall. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Motioning the tight end now. They go play action here. This is reeled in by Wilson. This is ahead for about 5. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Likely. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Putting the tight end in motion. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now. Here's a throw. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jets football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking for a throw here. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Play action on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Taken in by Likely. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. He has the New York touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots back on offense late in the 1st half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. 1st down throw for May. That throw behind his intended target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
May trying again here on 2nd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
May now on 3rd down. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. He's on the move. Now here he goes. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 32. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where you see the final score there. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Bo Nix leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, terrific in the victory as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to
kick
come.
it away. Here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Running back sent in motion. To the air on first down. May. Caught by the open man. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's May. Pass complete to Cook. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 2. Jump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Robinson in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Robinson in motion right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Pats will take over. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Oh, he's got it deep downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, they'll run. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going play action, May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
May now from the gun. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. But they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Pass play coming here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him.
Yeah.
He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup and get it together.
They go play action on first. Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Hall, and he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Cook hauls it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
And 3 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he goes out a little short of the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. So the Jets disagreeing with the call on the field, and yep, they're going to have them take another look at it. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. May on 1st and 10. Bale. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 38-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking right, and he finds him. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The back grabs it. And he has the New England touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Jets and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Play action on first down. Taken in by Likely. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This finds Likely. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete to Wilson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They're going play action. He's got it at the 5. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 10.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Patriots running their offense out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pass complete to Cook. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry-up here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. May throwing for it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. To the air yet again, May. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Trying to throw for it with May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
New York taking over once again, the offense heading out. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.